Fantastic. Well, welcome back. In this next lesson, we're going to be looking at conscious solutions and how to really structure these. It's very simple, very quick, yet something that is important to do so within pre-induction, just because it has a number of impacts to the client. And really what the purpose of this is by mentioning some possible solutions, it actually empowers the client to consciously take action. And really what that means is it's showing the client that there are some things they can do consciously. They can actually go out there as soon as the session's completed and take action consciously and start to improve their life in that particular area. To actually look at eating the right foods or drinking more water or exercising more or whatever the conscious solutions are, by discussing them with the client at this point in the script, is empowering the clients, really giving them that choice or that option to go, actually, these are some things you can consciously do to make your life better in this area or to overcome that problem. And it also further enhances the development of empowering beliefs within the client. It's really showing them, maybe even discussing some conscious solutions that they're unaware of. And so that starts to create some empowering beliefs within them to go, oh, wow, I haven't considered that before, and maybe that can unlock it for me. Now, the idea of discussing conscious solutions is not to be the magic silver bullet that fixes the whole problem. I mean, hypnosis and the conscious solutions, I guess, in combination, mean that the client is much more resourceful to overcome whatever challenge they're facing. And that's really what you're doing, is you're just covering all bases. So you want to bring in some conscious solutions, knowing that throughout the hypnosis session itself, you're actually helping them become more unconsciously resourceful as well. And so when you combine conscious solutions with a unconscious resourcefulness, you can create amazing changes in someone's life. Now, in terms of the structure, all you really need to do is just create some short paragraphs about each of the possible solutions that you've collected about the problem or the topic. And you would have done this in some of the previous lessons that you've gone through. And so you should have a collection of possible solutions. And it's now about having a look at those solutions and find out which one you really connect with, or you think that a larger number of people are going to connect with. Maybe something's a little bit cutting edge, depends on what sort of script you want to write, whether you want to write something that's a little bit more progressive or maybe a little bit more conservative and status quo, then you might go for things that are tried and true. Just depends on what sort of feel you want to write with, but really just going to select a collection of conscious solutions and just create a few paragraphs just to describe them the way you would describe those conscious solutions to a audience or even just one person. So now what I'd like you to do is put that knowledge into action. And so I'm going to ask you to take some time to, using the list that you created in the previous exercise, to create a brief or a number of brief explanations or paragraphs for each of the possible solutions that you want to use within the script. Now, so what I'd say to you is just, again, choose either three to five possible solutions. They don't need to be the biggest solution. They can be a collection of solutions. For example, to improve eyesight. When I wrote the How to Improve Eyesight script, one of the conscious solutions was to go through a series of eye exercises. And so I spent some time articulating what sort of eye exercises were considered the best at strengthening eye muscles. And so that gives you some insight into, or as an example, as to some of the possible solutions you can look for. No matter what challenge somebody's facing, there is always some solutions that you can start to bring in to discuss throughout your script. So again, just give yourself 15 minutes to half an hour to complete this exercise. Write it down somewhere in a document, and you're starting to create another piece of your pre-induction. Now, when you're completed, we'd love to hear from you. Love for you to make some comments in the box below, or jump on our Facebook group and make some comments, be a part of the community. And then in the next lesson, we're going to actually go through personal responsibility.